Hello, my darling baby apples. It is finally time to celebrate our cosmic kernel apple king's birthday. I haven't played through chapters 2, 3, and 4 of his birthday event story, so I'm gonna play all 4 chapters in order first, then his birthday event memory card, like his 5-star memory, and then play a little bit of inspiration collection, and finally place the cake that I made for him on my with him section in the desk decor side on his room desk. Wow, that was a whole lot of blah 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 blah, huh? I apologize, okay? I am just way too excited. Let's just jump into his story. Yo, when this photo studio thing showed up for his like chapter 1 of his birthday event story, it reminded me and gave me flashbacks of all of the solo photo studio events which we had last year with all of the original 4 guys. Remember the photo studio event which we had where we had to take photos and it had like a 3-star rating? Oh my gosh, I was like, oh my gosh, are they gonna give that to us for Caleb? They should do that though for Caleb, to be honest. Anywho, a few days ago, Caleb suddenly asked me to meet up at a local photo studio. His birthday is coming up and I wanted to ask him out to see if I could discover what he wanted this year. Oh, girl, you know he wants you. He wants that cookie real bad. A photo studio, huh? I remember he took group pictures on his birthday every year. But those were lost when the explosion happened. Uh-oh. Oh? Dang. Looking fine as ever, good sir. As soon as I arrive at the studio's entrance, I see Caleb through the glass. He's sitting on one of the waiting area's sofas. He's focused as he slides newly developed photos into an album. He hasn't noticed me yet. Perfect. Girl, you really think this man doesn't notice you? Seriously? Boy. Holding my breath, I tiptoe toward Caleb and slowly reach for his shoulder.
Gotcha.
See, girl, MC, I told you, this man is way more slick than you think. My plan to sneak up on him backfires. I pout before looking at the album in his arms.
I found some old birthday photos backed up on my cloud storage a while back.
Uh-huh.
I figured it wouldn't hurt to print them.
Doing it just days before your birthday. I feel like you're trying to subtly nudge me into planning your party. Party of 2, you feel me?
You already figured it out? Well, you're correct.
Uh-huh. Caleb pats the spot next to him and I sit there. We look at the photos together. Oh, reminiscing time. Oh boy. On the first page, Caleb is still a kid with a chubby face. He needs both his hands on the knife to cut his cake. Stop, that is so cute. We're surrounded by our friends and the camera captures the exact moment the young Caleb places his birthday hat on my head.
I told you that hat looked better on you.
Oh gosh. Please. Oh my god, this street. Oh my god, the main story flashbacks. Bruh. If you know, you know. A few pages later, Caleb and I are wearing our school uniforms. He's a head taller than me here. Isn't he always taller than us? As usual, the birthday hat is on my head and Caleb is being pulled away by his friends who are holding basketballs.
You guys can play without me. I'm heading out with her.
He said, I got my boo, okay? I'm busy. I'm booked and busy. That's what he said. Okay, Caleb, I see you. I always see you.
Was this when I turned 17?
Oh my god, 17-year-old Caleb. That guy be mischievous as heck. Caleb holds up a photo. All those bright laughing faces feel like they're about to pull me to that moment. Man, the flashbacks with him will probably go insane, right? Because of their shared history
Caleb,
and past,
stop
everything.
hovering around her and get over here. We need a 4th player for this board game.
We're borrowing Caleb for a bit. We'll bring him back when he loses.
Yo, I can imagine, like, whenever Caleb's friends, like, bullied him into, like, saying that, you know, that, or, like, play bully him, like, you're gonna lose this match, you're not gonna win. Caleb will work double time to win that so that he can show off for us. In the photo, people gather around the table to watch Caleb play. I, on the other hand, stand on my tiptoes by the edge of the group. I'm trying to get a peek.
There were a lot of people that day. They almost derailed our after-party plans.
After party plans, huh? Eee. Caleb sure was popular back then.
That doesn't sound like a compliment.
I mean, I made you a cake every single year, but we had so many guests, I barely got to eat any of it, which is why you're gonna be my cake this year. And then, after the party ended, Caleb and I would sneak out. Hey yo, we'd spend the rest of the day somewhere private. It would only be the two of us. Sound like a good time to me. Yet as we got older, the party would get longer until it lasted late into the night. We were left with very little alone time. Even my time with Caleb kept shrinking. Huh? I glance over at Caleb. He isn't looking at the album anymore. He's studying me with keen interest. Oh, he's checking you out, girl. Okay, as he usually does.
This year will be different.
Oh, yeah?
Whether it's the cake or that other thing on your mind,
What
it's
other
all
thing?
yours.
Eee. What is he talking about, yo, when he says that other thing on our mind? This man is low-key very freaky, but like, what does he mean when he says that, you know? I think we know, but you get what I'm saying. How do you know what I'm thinking about?
We've spent so many years together. Do you really need to ask at this point?
He said, I know you're just as thirsty as I am, and not for the apple soda. Caleb lifts the photo album in his hand as if to jog my memory.
You're the only one celebrating my birthday with me this year.
And aren't you excited, sir?
But
Yes, your butt. Caleb quickly flips to a blank page in the album.
and I'm saving this for just the two of us.
Okay, Romeo, what else? But it's always us. Girl, don't even say that like you're complaining. Are you kidding me? I'm about to ask if there was a difference, but I stopped myself at the last second. You know there's a big difference. Emphasis on the big. Maybe things are different now. He's still the same Caleb, but also not. Maybe he feels the same way about me too. Yo, MC is like she's getting way more in tune with her feelings and trying to dance less around the subject that she has a huge crush on him, like most of us do, you know what I mean? Most of us Caleb girlies. Sensing how I'm not saying anything, Caleb gently pulls my nose. I'm brought back to the present. Boy.
Alrighty, I'll leave the birthday planning to you, my one and only guest.
Well, that was chapter 1 of his birthday event story, Summer Daydream. It is called Summer Daydream, right? It'd be so awkward if it wasn't called Summer Daydream. Alrighty, Summer Daydream chapter 2. Various ideas come to mind for Caleb's birthday. Our pasts are so deeply intertwined that if either of us were removed, the memories wouldn't be complete. And here in the present, I secretly want our lives to remain like that. Oh. But after all that we've been through, what can I give to Caleb? Girl, trust me, you wearing nothing but his necklace and an orange ribbon. That man will be over the moon if you just show up like that in front of him. Maybe in the other cards down the line it'll happen. Some, don't quote me on that. I'm just saying. But after all that we've been through, what can I give to Caleb? And what does Caleb want from me? We all know what he wants, okay? And we all know what MC want.
Welcome home.
He really just show up in his living room like that? Hey, the girlies that know when he works out in his like workout section, this man be huffing and puffing and moaning and groaning non-stop. The fact that it sounds so explicit, please. Voice actor, special shout out to the voice actor of Caleb. I freaking love you, and I'm sure there's plenty of Caleb girlies out there that loves and adores you. You are amazing, sir, and I respect you. I respect your game. You make me head over heels in love with you for how much you bring Caleb's character to life. Okay, anyways, Sim Fest over for his voice actor. Let's get back to 3D Caleb. I walk into the living room and immediately run into Caleb, still wearing his workout clothes. He just finished exercising. Yes, I can see that.
Why didn't you let me know you were visiting? I didn't get a chance to prepare.
What do you mean? You look prepared to be. Despite saying that, Caleb takes 2 bottles of water from the fridge and tosses one my way. My unexpected visit will allow me to see what your daily routine is really like. If I warned you, you just might change things around. OMC smart.
Is this related to how you'll plan my birthday?
Oh, he's
What's
sharp.
next? Something that's like a grade school assignment? Here's my Caleb observation journal.
He probably low-key, high-key into that shit, okay? Of course, I've already made some discoveries anyway. Ooh, what's in his wall? I plop onto the sofa and pretend to write down notes with an invisible pen. Since he finished his workout, Caleb has a bit of hair sticking up. It's probably because he got up too early and didn't fix it. Caleb heads into the bathroom. When he comes back, the hair has been smoothed down. Why is he like this? He's so cute. He's so funny. Like, he doesn't even have to be that self-conscious around MC, but he like her. So of course he's going to be like that.
Cross that out from your notes.
Bruh, this man's... He changed so quickly. He should have stayed in that, I'm saying. After breakfast, Caleb grabs a mechanical creature from a cabinet and a model maintenance kit from his study.
I was planning to do this by myself, but since you're here, maybe you can help me out.
Yes, Pookie, say less. I'm there. I've seen Caleb do maintenance on his models before, so I have a rough idea of what to do. Ooh. E? I sit next to him. He hands me some anti-rust oil and shows me where the gears, bearings, and axles are. I hope I said that right. I apply the oil to these spots and then he follows up with a check to see how well the parts fit together. But this mechanical creature looks kind of familiar.
Well, it should. We had the exact same one near the entryway of our old house.
Some lore, okay. I paused before looking at the display cabinet full of models. All of them are the ones that Caleb assembled back then. Oh.
It's a shame these were destroyed because of the explosion. This one especially. It was the first model I ever assembled.
Oh, I wish we could see like a little picture, like a 2D picture of like all of the model airplanes that he used to make before and he, assembled earlier. That would be nice to see.
Whenever I see one of those old models, I buy it. But some had been discontinued, which means I still haven't gotten everything back.
Pookie. Why didn't you ask me to help you search for them? Caleb finishes spreading the oil. He restores the creature's wings to a brilliant lifelike shine under the lamp. Yo, this sentence, him spreading the oil, I gotta calm down.
I did think about it. But sorting through hundreds of similar looking models just to find a specific one would bore most people, right?
I mean, I guess. I'm not most people. Exactly. Caleb, don't assume how I feel. Sometimes you can ask me for things. Yes, I love MC. Okay. I poke the back of his hand with a soft brush. I've been thinking about what I could do for you. Like what I can give you and what you want from me. That is how I assume she said it, okay? You can't tell me she wasn't trying to be sultry over there. You cannot convince me otherwise.
In other words, you want a direct answer from me.
Is that a bad thing?
I'll be honest, since you're curious.
Uh-huh.
A few years ago, I got called away for a mission. That was the one time I couldn't spend my birthday with you.
Yeah.
You booked a table at my favorite restaurant back then, right?
Oh.
Let's go there this year.
He's so cute. He remembers everything. Duh.
It can't make up for what we missed. But we'll be able to overwrite those old memories with better ones, at least.
He didn't really think before giving me the answer. Because he answered from the heart. Whenever I flipped through old photos, the one where Caleb was missing always stood out. Caleb wants such a thing, which means he really did regret missing that day as much as I did. Of course he did. This man lives, breathes, sleeps, eats, drinks for you, babe. Of course. Sure, we can do that. But is that it? Ayo?
I gave you more than enough info. You won't get to have fun with planning if I say more. Figure out the rest. Work harder for my sake, okay?
Ooh. He is like unconsciously hot. Like he has no idea, does he? What, sir? Smiling, he flicks my forehead. Why do they all like flicking our forehead? Like you could just like kiss our cheek or like our nose. I don't know, do something. Why the forehead flick?
After all, I want more of you in my everyday life.
So you better put on your workout outfit again, okay, for science. You're so demanding, Caleb. Y'all, I'm sorry, okay? I'm gonna try to calm my shit, please. And also, MC, you know you like that shit, please. Oh my god, what is he gonna say? I rub my forehead and pretend to think long and hard to tease Caleb. Is this supposed to be funny? Devs, long and hard, huh? That whole conversation and they had to say think long and hard. The devs, they know what they're doing, okay? If you know, you know.
Okay. I'll give you one more hint since you're taking this seriously.
Why wouldn't I take this seriously? I'm celebrating you, boo. He pulls out his phone and starts typing. In less than a minute, a text message pops up on my phone screen. Bruh. Hello, Mr. Caleb has successfully booked a cloud piercer ride for you. We look forward to your visit. Between you and me, Caleb girlies, we trying to ride his cloud piercer. You know what I'm saying?
Let's fly.
Say less. Say less, Caleb. He lowers his head slightly and looks into my eyes. Oh, he's smooth.
Once we're in the sky, you'll understand.
Boy. Chapter 3. Wow, look at this beautiful sky background. What? Yo, the clouds and the galaxy. This is so pretty. What? Cloud Piercer is set on a remote floating island. It offers rides with vintage aircraft. Yo. After checking Caleb's pilot's license and our safety gear, the staff signals we're good to go. Wow, a tracking device at the back of the aircraft is also activated. So we do end up going like on a little skyward venture, you can say. I've only flown on planes with autopilot. It doesn't seem like this aircraft has that. Is he gonna be the one to pilot it? Of course.
Yep. The controls can be tricky, but you gain a different kind of experience. Okay, Captain, after you.
I'm calm, I promise. Looking at all those buttons and levers, I recall the photo that Caleb took on his first flight. It showed the cockpit. I feel like I'm in your shoes from back then. I don't feel nervous until I actually sit here. Caleb climbs in from the other side and puts a reassuring hand on my shoulder. Shoulder, huh? There is at other places you could probably place your reassuring hands. I'm just saying.
I was nervous when I first flew one of these years ago.
Uh-huh.
I tried all sorts of tricks to calm down. Eventually, I found two things that work best.
Let me guess, thinking about us and maybe eating some lemon cake or something? I don't know. What are they? He deftly adjusts the knobs, and I can imagine the person he used to be. That Aerospace Academy student who ranked first.
First, treat the aircraft like it's part of you. Trust it, and trust yourself.
Uh-huh, that's solid advice actually. Okay. Caleb turns to me. The necklace I gave him sways gently and glimmers under the cockpit's lights.
As for the second, give yourself a reason for why you have to land safely. Like, someone's waiting for me.
Uh-huh, I knew it. He leans in, helps me adjust my posture, and guides my right hand to the control stick. All these innuendos. Do you think the devs are doing this deliberately at this point? I think so.
Before takeoff, make sure the instruments look normal. Then, slowly taxi forward.
Yes, Captain. As you say.
Once you're lined up on the runway, push the throttle and let the plane take off.
Okay.
Leave the rest to me. I'll handle the cruising.
His hand radiates warmth, which matches the gentle look in his eyes.
Go ahead. Give it a try.
Give it a try, he said. Okay then. Ooh. Under his guidance, I pilot a vintage aircraft for the first time. The view rises before my eyes and all the ambient noises fade. I focus on one goal. Landing to see him.
You're doing just as well as I did back then.
Bruh. That's crazy. Also, MC is like actually piloting this thing. That's pretty damn badass. Just when I think she can't get more badass, she gets more badass. Someone's proud of himself. The slight feeling of weightlessness mixes with my nervousness and runs alongside the excitement of piloting for the first time. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Slay. It's not long before turbulence from an air current has us bouncing around. All these innuendos, I'm telling you. I take a deep breath. Caleb notices this and he nods while pulling back the throttle.
Don't worry. Once we pass the turbulence, we'll be fine.
Uh-huh. His voice acts like a fast-acting antidote to my nerves. Yes. I force myself to stay calm. Following his advice from earlier, I readjust. Soon enough, the aircraft stabilizes after reaching a certain altitude. Uh-huh. Ayo. Thin clouds drift by before dispersing. The whole sky has been turned into my personal stage. Wow. Imagine. An indescribable sense of freedom wells up inside me. My heart races. Caleb, I did it! Excitement, pride, and a hint of unease mixed together. I turn to look at Caleb. Oh, he about to smooch you or some shit. I'm just saying. I want to share how I feel, but I'm not sure where to start. Girl, he got time.
I know. I felt the same way on my first flight.
He already knows what you're feeling before you even say anything. That's how in sync you both are, okay?
Once you're up here, you feel like nothing can stop you. It's like you can do anything.
For real. Back then, he was bold and sure of himself, like my shield who protected me from the world. He could deal with anything. Do you still feel that way? Caleb doesn't respond immediately.
Look over there. We used to walk on that street to go to school. A little further ahead is our old house. And the taller building is the Hunters Association.
Oh, man. Man, these flashbacks are kind of crazy. But he looks so fine, as always. He changes the subject. He silently looks out the window for a while before speaking again.
I've realized I can't do everything. Sometimes I get outmaneuvered.
Pookie. He speaks nonchalantly, but his words sting. Even Caleb, who I thought was invincible, had moments where he doubted himself.
But I also know that I'm not alone. Someone is always there, looking up at the same sky with me.
Sad and romantic all the same. Pretty much Caleb.
So for her sake, I won't let those negative thoughts get to me. For now, at least.
Yo, I love how open and vulnerable he is in this, right? Like, this is the birthday event story, but I'm pretty sure, like, the fact that he's opening up to MC already at this point of time, imagine, I can't wait to read the birthday card, yo. Like, that's gonna be insane. The build-up is crazy. In a good way, I mean. Watching the lights that are reflected in his eyes, I realize it might be my turn to shield him from the world for a change. Deep. I hope those kinds of thoughts never trouble you. We keep flying and clouds roll in overhead. For a moment, darkness and uncertainty cloud our view. We'll break through the clouds together. Romantic!
Let's do it.
Caleb, you saying those 3 words have so many different meanings which you can't even begin to realize. Or maybe you do realize and you're just teasing at this point, which I love. Outside the cockpit, the night sky above Lincoln and Skyhaven is alive with sparkling lights and constant traffic. Yet here we are above it all. It's like this place is our secret base, our little world.
Isn't it beautiful?
Yeah. So this is the sky you usually see.
It always feels brighter after you pass through the darkness.
Once the aircraft steadies itself, Caleb turns to me again and takes my hand. You know, I realized something. Like, I realized we're supposed to be inside like an aircraft, but because like it's not showing the interior of an aircraft, it's just pretty much Caleb in the middle of the clouds and the galaxy. It kind of looks like we're like celestial beings in the middle of the atmosphere, which I get it, but okay. Once the aircraft steadies itself, Caleb turns to me again and takes my hand.
Now do you understand what you can do for me?
Yes. Up in the vast sky, it becomes clear what we can each give each other. Bruh, these choices of words. I rest my head on his shoulder and savor this moment of peace that's only for us. Alrighty, my darling baby apples and pipsqueaks, it is time to begin chapter 4. As always, as I mentioned in my previous birthday video for Silas, before we get ready to celebrate his birthday in chapter 4, it will say, once sent, no further changes can be made to both your cake and card. So take a moment to review your cake and card. This side of the cake is what will be displayed to him and what will appear on your, with him decor section. So I have gone over this a few times. So let us celebrate. Yo, look at this backdrop. Oh my god, this is his bedroom in like, I don't know if this is supposed to be sunrise or sunset, but it's beautiful. 5 days have come and gone. Today is Caleb's birthday. I picked him up from the fleet's HQ and brought him home. Ayo.
Sneaking around the closet, huh? Are you looking for my gift?
Boy, we are the gift. It's a little too early for that. I give Caleb the clothes I prepared. He looks at it once, smiles, and then walks into the other room to change. Ayo. So MC prepares that outfit. Nice. Love that. Eee, looks so good. A few minutes later, he steps out while wearing the outfit. let me take some extra pictures of you, sir, and plaster it all over my room. I would do that if I were MC. Who knows, MC probably did it, right? Ooh. It's nice. You don't look like a high and mighty far space fleet colonel.
So, what am I? A brand new Caleb?
I shake my head and speak with an air of mystery. Girl, please. Wow, I can't even stop smiling at this point, and we haven't even gotten to the birthday card yet. No, you're just Caleb, who belongs only to me. Hey, you. I love that sentence. Yo, she's so possessive and like bold in this one. I freaking love it. Man is probably bricked up from just hearing that.
I don't think changing clothes is enough to make me yours, you know.
He said we gotta get rid of the clothes for the contract of me becoming yours and you becoming mine to become official. You catch my drift? Bruh, this man's... He leans in, wraps part of his clothes around me and nuzzles my cheek. Bruh.
This outfit is too new. It needs your scent.
How is my sanity going to hold up once I actually reach his birthday card? I don't know. Stay tuned and find out, I guess.
How else will people know we're together?
I love that he's like this, by the way. Can you tell? And before I can react, he slowly releases me from his warm embrace and presses his palm against mine. Man is warm already.
Lead the way. Where will you take your Caleb, I wonder?
Bruh, please, have mercy. Have mercy, Caleb.
My birthday planner knows how to deliver. You actually brought me here.
Oh, we're at that fancy restaurant, or that restaurant that we couldn't go to his previous birthday. Yep. You're not the only one who wants to make up for old regrets. I slide the birthday card to Caleb. I've been working on it for days. Happy birthday, my beloved Cosmic Colonel Apple King. This is about as PG as I could keep it. You know what I mean? Read it.
It's a birthday message?
Uh-huh. Call it whatever you want. Still smiling, Caleb reads the card word by word. It's like he's memorizing it. Boy, please.
I figured you'd make a card. I tried to imagine what you might write on it.
And are you pleased with it, sir? He presses the card against his chest near his heart.
But the real thing is even better than I expected.
Uh-huh. Let's hope the cake is also better than what you expected then. I retrieve the cake I had hidden next to my leg. I place it on the table and remove the cover. We've been part of each other's lives for a long time. I'm pretty sure I know what flavors you like.
It's impossible for me to dislike something you make.
Of course.
You know me well, so I believe the cake you make will be the best in the world. On top of a delicious cake, even Sunny Apple doesn't look gloomy anymore.
Oh yeah, like for the birthday events that are happening this year in 2025, whatever cake topper, I believe it's a topper, whatever cake topper you put on the cake, based on that, the response he gives you will be different. So actually in my case, it doesn't make a difference because I used all the 4 or 5 cake toppers that were there. But I think in this case, the Sunny Apple is his dominant cake topper. So that's why it says this option. I'm curious to see what the other options are like. I tried to make this birthday the best one yet. Ooh, excuse me. But I'm not sure if you like it. Even now, I still feel a little nervous and uncertain. Maybe I didn't prepare enough, or maybe I just care way too much. Maybe it's because he's Caleb. He's someone I had spent countless days and nights with, and yet he's more than just that now. Also, yeah, the back of my cake is like not decorated too much, and I ended up going with the plain one, the plain shaped cake. The one, I don't even know why am I explaining this. The airplane shaped cake, because I just felt like it was so on theme for him, and yeah. A warm hand covers mine. Caleb looks at me and I see my reflection in his eyes.
As long as you're here, I'll enjoy every second.
And I went with the blue heart candle for his cake, because how can I not choose that? Are you kidding me? The background music has faded at some point, and so I can clearly hear our voices. Happy birthday, Caleb! Oh, it's gonna make me sing, huh? Okay, let's just sing. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Caleb. Happy birthday to you. Ain't no way I'm getting this shy yet again, okay? I don't even know if I was this shy the last 2 times I did it, but I hope you like it, sir.
I hope I get to hear that special song every year from now on.
Ugh, it wasn't even that good, okay? Stop. Wrapping us in a comfortable silence, the gentle melody feels like it could melt the cake. Let him blow out the candle. Make a wish, I'll make it happen. Girl, those are some dangerous words to say. But go off, I guess.
I can wish for anything? In that case, I'll have to think carefully.
We know what he's thinking and we know what his wish is gonna be, okay? Man is about to get a piece of our cake later, okay? And hopefully we get to taste a piece of his cake too. You kept your eyes closed for a while. Your wish must be really, really long. Again, these innuendos. You can't be so serious right now. Are you serious? What?
I was thinking about a very long story.
Why do they keep using the word very long, hard and long? I'm seeing those words used quite frequently in his story. I'm just saying.
I'll tell you about it later.
You better, okay?
Should the next step be us cutting the cake?
Sure, if you want it to be. Caleb no longer needs to hold the knife with both hands like back then, but he gives it to me.
I want you to do it.
Boy.
A few days ago, you said your share of cake kept getting smaller.
When did MC say this? Say what now?
I want to give you the whole cake. And myself.
Does he realize how suggestive he is being? Like, I do not even recall Silas and Raphael's being this straight up with it. Okay, man's just said, I want to give you the whole cake and myself. Sir, you are the cake. What are you talking about? But the birthday person usually makes the first cut. It symbolizes their first step into another year. If I do it, then that means I'm starting the year for you. Caleb smiles. He walks to my side and holds my hand. Hand in hand, we make the first cut.
Then we'll do it like this. That way, we'll stay together all year.
Boy. He only keeps a small piece for himself and pushes the rest towards me. Man, I can picture that. Stop.
From now on, no one else gets a piece of your cake.
We're not talking about the birthday cake anymore, are we? I'm pretty sure we're not.
If you want the entire thing, then it's all yours.
Uh-huh.
And if you want all of Caleb...
He did not.
Well, I'm yours. I'll be right here, too. I always have been, and I always will be.
Sir, I will devour your cake in front of everybody over there if you keep talking to me like this, okay? Well, there we go. Rewards. Intertwined promise. Decor, a cake handmade for Caleb. When the candle is lit, our fates become even more tightly entwined. Alrighty, my baby apples. It is time for the meat and potatoes of this video, which is his birthday memory and no return night. I want you to be mine. That's quite literally all that it says. Oh boy. Ooh, here we go. Skyhaven Far Space Fleet. Why I say it like that? Bruh.
Identity verification successful. Welcome to the Far Space Fleet's HQ, Miss.
Thanks. After completing the visitor registration, I head to the lobby and spot a familiar figure in the distance. God damn it, he looks so good from behind. Caleb sits in the shadows by a viewport. He taps his fingers on a holographic screen as he plays a block stacking game. Cute! Hey yo, Caleb, I got some blocks you can stack. I sneak up behind him and press the cold drink against his cheek.
So that's your first birthday surprise for me. Thanks.
Even if you don't like it, you can't return it. Or refund it for that matter.
I like it as is. It's just... oh, you know. Someone celebrated my birthday by showing up with 2 cups of coffee.
Is he still talking about us or somebody else?
So where are my cake and presents? You didn't forget those, right?
Oh, he's so shamelessly asking too. I love that. Because you know MC probably did the same thing every time on her birthday, okay? I get it. They're at the restaurant. They're just waiting for you to get off work. Besides, I didn't bring anything so I could hug you better. Wait a minute. What did she just say? Besides, I didn't bring anything so I could hug you better. What is... Smiling, Caleb shrugs and opens his arms. I quickly step forward and wrap my arms around his waist. Bruh. Happy birthday, Caleb. I can't wait to be your present and cake later.
Happy birthday, Colonel Caleb. Please collect your commemorative gift from the administrative
That is
desk
so cute.
within
The
3
AI
business
assistant.
days.
Did I say a keyword to trigger a response?
It's an automated reminder. Don't worry about it.
According to the data from your recent physical examination, your chest circumference has increased by 0.613
Wait.
Congratulations.
The AI assistant said, according to data from, I'm assuming, obviously, his recent physical examination, your chest circumference has increased by 0.613 centimeters. Okay, Caleb, I'm gonna need some visual proof of this. You better show me later. Caleb taps the display and drags the AI assistant to the recycle bin.
I think it got infected with a virus. Let's go. There's no point in wasting the rest of our day here.
Don't be shy, Caleb. You know you want to show. I want to see the visual proof of your chest circumference increase. Okay, it is for science. I quicken my pace to catch up with Caleb. I can't help but steal a glance at his chest. Don't worry, MC. I get it. It looks like he gained more muscle mass. Oh, he's gonna allow you to feel all that muscle mass later, okay? I'm sure.
Eyes on the road.
He clocked us quick. Sir, please. You know you like that shit, okay? I leave my musings behind and hand him the drink. Try this. I asked them to increase the amount of lemon juice by 3-fold. It's exactly how you like it.
Did you try it?
We're not kids anymore. We don't need to exchange everything for a taste test. That sentence is wild. Caleb nonchalantly bites the straw. He did what now?
How will you know if I like the drink without tasting it yourself?
Why is he like this? As we near the exit, Liam approaches us with a gift box in his arms. After giving me a nod of acknowledgement, he turns to Caleb.
Happy birthday, Colonel. Here is your commemorative gift.
Liam is so cute. I'm assuming we will see Gideon very soon.
As for the response to the SS-07 Squad incident report,
Ooh. 10 minutes pass. Only when Caleb looks irritated does Liam finally conclude his report and leave. He's like, I have business to attend to, Liam. Toot sweet. Skedaddle. Has your shift officially ended, Colonel?
I've been temporarily released from my duties for 18 hours.
Dang, 18 hours. Okay. You made it sound like working for the fleet is equivalent to being in prison. For real.
Not really. Prisoners can get their sentences reduced. These fleet problems just keep piling up, and there's no end in sight.
That's sad. At least Liam wished you a happy birthday before getting into work-related stuff.
Huh. I'll be sure to apologize before ignoring his reports next time.
Poor Liam. What, sir? Caleb takes my arm and leads me toward the exit.
Okay, that's enough. It's my birthday. I'll be jealous if you pay attention to anyone else.
Well then. Really? He leans closer to my ear and his voice is unexpectedly gentle. Nah. He can't be playing this stuff right now. Are you kidding me? Caleb. Decorum.
I was joking. I'm always like that.
I knew that already, okay? Is there anybody that didn't know? And we're back here. Per Caleb's request for a few days ago, we are having his birthday dinner at a restaurant he used to frequent during his college days. The restaurant manager hands over the seasonal menu before stealing another glance at Caleb.
Oh, it's you. It's been a while since I saw your friends around here.
You know the manager here? Why wasn't I aware of this?
I didn't see you last time.
Why does he have this pissed expression? Relax.
A couple of years ago, your buddies had a huge birthday celebration here.
Ooh.
You couldn't make it that day, so your friends recorded a video message. They even used our equipment to create a life-sized hologram of you.
Stop, that is so cute. Caleb's select few friends really do care about him. Holy.
Oh yeah, that was a thing.
Did he forget? Caleb taps the menu in my hand. There's a knowing smile on his face. What, sir? Did you find what you want to eat already?
What a creative idea. I bet you had something to do with it.
I mean, I was just going along with everyone else back then. I didn't come up with it.
Yeah, sure.
Delicious food, music, and the perfect amount of ambience. It's just like those birthdays I've celebrated with Caleb before. Outside, the layers of clouds move like melting cream. Not innuendo still, huh? Caleb glances outside. His fingers absent-mindedly tap the table's edge to the beat of the music.
I'm curious about the kind of cake you picked out for me back then.
How are you so sure that I was the one who picked it? We chat idly while waiting for our food to arrive. Oh my god, what did they order? I'm so curious.
How many birthdays did we celebrate like this?
Under the table, I quietly push the hidden cake box closer to my leg. Okay. It was me. The cake is in position. I discreetly glance at the light control app on my phone. Everything is ready and I look up and smile. I really don't remember anymore. It was probably just whatever was popular back then. Besides, I draw out my words as the song's final note fades. Holographic light from above shines down on us. Light and shadow dance together as branches with Asiatic apples stretch out from the darkness. They instantly bloom into 1,000 pink clouds. Eee, so romantic. I doubt they'll be as good as this year's. I take out the cake box, place it on the table, and untie its decorative ribbons. A holographic flower hovers perfectly at the edge of the cake. Caleb reaches out to touch it. Joy slowly sparkles in his eyes. So cute. Puppy-eyed Caleb. Eee. Well, do you like it?
These flowers. And the cake you prepared. They're beautiful.
Eee. The cake I made only gets second place in terms of compliments.
All right. The cake you made is the best.
Of course. I guess that means I learned a thing or two by appreciating your cooking skills.
And how exactly did you do that?
You know what I mean. Let's just leave it at that. Bruh, his flirtatious banter will be the death of me, I swear. I light the candles on the cake and present it to Caleb. I don't need to do everything in order again, right?
Of course you do.
He's wearing a crown. So cute. He takes the birthday crown from my hands and places it on his head without any hesitation.
It only happens once a year. We can't skip any of the steps.
Facts. You gotta give the birthday boy what he wants. After blowing out the candles, he takes the cake knife I offer him, but he hesitates to make the first cut. You kept your eyes closed until the candles were almost out. Do you have a super long list of wishes this year?
It's something like that, yeah?
Oh, please. I got time, boo. Just list them out for me.
Okay, I'll tell you. I'm happy that I finally get to enjoy the cake you made for me without having to share it.
He speaks nonchalantly, yet there's a hint of nostalgia in his smile. You're right, you don't usually hoard the entire cake to yourself. I pull up the photo Gideon sent me at noon and slide my phone next to Caleb's plate. Gideon and the others are having dinner today. They said this day has always been a celebration for them. Even though you couldn't make it, they didn't want the day to feel too somber. So, they got themselves an extra large cake. Cute! They even made a 360-degree showcase video. Do you want to see it? With an amused smile, Caleb shakes his head. Then he pulls out his phone to take a picture of the small cake I made. Aww.
It's okay. I'll just send a picture to him later. I'll tell him this cake alone is better than the 360 they made combined.
He can't even hide how happy and excited he is. I love it. As we leave the restaurant at dusk, the last rays of the sunset paint the horizon in a romantic orange glow. It's that fleeting moment between day and night. Everything seems to be enveloped in a dreamlike uncertainty. Ooh, I love that sentence. Even though we already have plans, I hook my arm around Caleb's and ask what else he'd like to do tonight. You, MC, the answer is you, okay? What do we usually do after eating your birthday cake? Proceed to eat more cake. I'm sorry.
We can get you a new jacket before
But not
walking
really.
around the mall.
It's your birthday today. We should at least do something you enjoy.
Then let's go to the model store. I lost a metal part recently, and one of my mechanical model beasts still hasn't found a replacement tail.
That sounds way more fun. Let's do it. That's not what I meant.
But didn't we always do this? We snuck out after eating some cake and then we had fun. We wouldn't go home until it was really late.
Yo, MC is actually... She wants him to herself and wants him to go home. Cute. We can't do that this year.
Why not?
The tension is wild in this. Are you joking? Because those were celebrations in the past, but this year it's different. Caleb stops in his tracks and I almost bump into his shoulder.
In that case, I'm guessing the amusement park and heading straight home aren't options anymore.
Do we head straight home or what happens? Let's see. You're right. Wait, did you already know? Were you just pretending to be stumped earlier?
It was an honest guess. I wasn't sure of anything.
A smile plays on his lips as he turns around. Then he takes my hand and leads me in the opposite direction.
But since you have plans, and my aircraft happens to be parked nearby, we can go wherever you want.
I am looking at my destination right now, sir, okay? Under the cover of night, Caleb's private aircraft flies towards Newt's Island. Yo, they referencing Isaac Newton quite heavily here, like very subtly. I love it. This is one of the first recreational floating islands that Skyhaven built. It's home to a unique movie theater. The sky above the floating island will be our screen tonight. Ooh. Cute.
So that's why you asked me what movies I wanted to watch the other day. You also kept refusing to go to a movie theater.
Huh. Going to a normal theater is something you can do anytime and with anyone. Today is special. As our aircraft approaches the theater's aerial vending machine, Caleb slows down and lowers the side window.
Really? Have you done those normal things with someone else then?
Maybe with four other gentlemen like yourself, but let's not get into that now, shall we? It's just an example.
I know, but...
Oh, he really want to know, girl. You better reassure him. Smiling, he takes the steaming bag of buttered popcorn and passes it to me. You're a steaming bag of buttered popcorn, sir.
It doesn't change the fact that I'm happier now.
Yes, I can see that. The movie starts in 10 minutes, and because this is a special screening, our aircraft is the only one in the area. We hover in the designated premium viewing zone as the angled window above us becomes transparent. I found our old middle school newspaper the other day. That's how I learned about your dream of projecting movies in the sky. That is so cute. What? This is the only birthday wish we have records of for Caleb, and it is unexpectedly creative.
I just said that to get through the interview. I didn't really think about it too much at the time.
Uh-huh. He leans over and adjusts my seat. Now it's at the perfect angle to watch the movie. I was like stunned for a second.
If I had known you'd make it come true today, I would have wished for something less ambitious.
Like what, Caleb? Tell me. Like, it might give me some ideas for next year.
Is that
Yes.
really necessary? You always manage to surprise me with something better. I can't imagine what it'd be even if I tried.
Oh no, you can try. The melodious movie song begins to play as the hologram beam carves the screen into the sky. The movie's title slowly appears.
A Day with My Pilot Tata. This movie's over a decade old. It must have been tough to find a copy.
That name is both cute and suggestive at the same time. Okay. Yeah, but I asked you to watch a movie, so I had to pick one you like. Besides, I remember seeing how 30% of the reviews were negative when I looked it up the other day. However, I kept that thought to myself. You watched this movie so many times. I wanted to know what it's about. It's a very, very long story where monotonous, repetitive scenes are paired with cryptic background music. It is enough to make anyone drowsy. Oh no. For most of the movie, Tata just bounces around the... What is this? Yo, Infold knows what they're doing, right? With the play on words and the innuendos again. Please. Tata just bounces around with around the town with their rubbery limbs and plays with their friends. Okay. Tata hasn't flown their plane yet.
Yeah, it's part of the My Pilot series. But it's not exactly an exciting adventure.
Uh-huh.
After many flights and adventures, Tata returns to their hometown to enjoy a peaceful, heartwarming day.
As you say, Pookie.
A simple slice of everyday life. It sounds kind of boring when I say it like that.
It's not boring. That is honestly, that sounds peaceful. But you like it?
You know, I wonder why I watched it so many times.
The screen's glow illuminates his profile as his smile becomes more visible.
I decided to become a pilot early on in life. I just thought that if I could fly, I could go anywhere in the world.
Oh.
But after taking geography classes, I realized that the world was actually an abstract concept.
Uh-huh. His gaze is still on the sky, but the faraway look in his eyes moves past the projection's glow to seek a more distant place.
Beyond every city lies another city, and above the sky is the cosmos. It's just like Tada's adventures.
Mm-hmm.
Once you take off, you just keep flying and flying. You never stop. After the initial thrill of exploration wears off, these endless flights feel like a burden. Sometimes I fly for dozens of hours. There's nothing but the instrument panel's beeps to break the silence.
I love when he yaps.
I miss the most ordinary, uneventful moments of daily life during those times.
Uh-huh. Do continue. I love listening to you like yap and talk about your, musings and reasons for becoming a pilot. That shit is sexy. Please continue. So, even he experiences loneliness when he flies. Wow. The screen casts a soft cobalt shadow across the back of his hand. I place my hand next to his. Do you like this movie because it's when Tata can rest? Someone will listen to the stories of Tata's adventures, and when they buy a super sour blueberry pie, someone is there to share it. They can finally take a break on a day like that. So can you.
Is there a reason for me to stop?
I hooked my pinky finger with Caleb's to make an unspoken promise between us. Maybe just watching a movie with someone special. Time passes as we continue watching. In the end, Tata bids farewell to their life on the ground and soars off toward another adventure. Listening to the gentle yet upbeat ending song and Caleb's soft breathing, I rest my head on his shoulder and close my eyes.
I didn't remember that birthday wish until you mentioned it. When I first thought about screening a movie in the sky, I think this film is what I had in mind. But back then, I never thought I'd be watching it with you.
Caleb leans in from the side as he speaks. His face is closer to mine and the loose strands of his hair tickle my forehead. Is the birthday wish more meaningful to you now that we've shared this experience? I'll take that as a yes. Still waiting, I keep my eyes closed. All I can hear is Caleb's heartbeat growing louder. It drowns out everything else. Girl, he just answered your question, okay? But I get it. You want him to say it. I get it. Oh, he gonna say it all right. Just wait a little.
Hey, Patrick, move back a bit. You're in the way.
Come on, we're taking forever
We're back in his
with these
room.
birthday wishes. Okay, I'll go first.
Oh. The voices drift in and out like a distant echo. Warm orange light slowly seeps in, I apologize, and peels away a dark slumber layer by layer. A warm, familiar presence envelops me as I keep my eyes half closed. I nuzzle it, and the sweet scent of cake drifts to my nose. Caleb. Dazed, I open my eyes and realize someone's been holding my hand. I look up. Caleb is sitting against the edge of the sofa. He rests his chin in his hand as he watches the lit projection screen. The light softens his profile. As my memory gradually returns, I sit up and lean in from behind. I rest my chin on his shoulder. Hey, yo.
You were sleeping so soundly, and I didn't want to wake you. But then I found this.
We both look at the screen. As the camera pans, it reveals several faces. Those are the younger versions of now seemingly unfamiliar people. Ooh. It's a birthday video that Caleb's friends and I recorded several years ago. Oh. Actually, Gideon sent this to me a few days ago, but I wasn't sure if I should show you.
There's no need to hide it from me. It must have been from when I was on a mission and couldn't make it to dinner.
Yup. Yeah, we thought we should record a video for you instead, so we made something. But after we recorded it, that was it. No one remembered to actually send it to you.
Happy birthday! May your journeys always bring you home safe and sound.
Why is it sad when it's said like
Stay
that?
healthy, and may all your wishes come true. Happy birthday. I hope you'll always make it home on time. That's surprisingly practical.
The me in the video approaches the camera to stop the recording. Then that person seems to have remembered something and leans in to whisper. Oh no. This is the first birthday we're celebrating while being apart. To be honest, I miss you. Eee. I hope your mission goes well. Stay safe and come home soon. And happy birthday, Caleb. E. From the screen and next to it, the birthday wishes ring out at the same time. As the light sways, Caleb turns his head. A tender gleam dances in his eyes.
Thank you. And it's good that I watched it. I would have missed out on getting 2 birthday wishes otherwise, huh?
Boy, I'm gonna say happy birthday as many times as you like, don't worry. As the video starts playing again, dancing lights cast a warm orange glow across his profile. It's as if he's bathed in sunlight. He does look extra scrumptious, ravishing in this sunlight, doesn't he?
I always liked birthdays. I get to receive well wishes from a lot of people. And you. yours are special.
Uh-huh. Is it only because of the birthday wishes?
Of course not. Back then, you'd always get so excited on my birthday. You treated it like your own holiday.
I don't blame her.
You sang to me, prepared my presents. You had this eager look on your face as you wondered where I'd take you.
Cute. Although he speaks of those distant memories with nonchalance, there's an unmistakable lilt of joy in his voice.
Out of all the days in the year, this is one of the few that holds a special meaning for us.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd like to think that this day only belongs to you and me.
Mm-hmm. But everything you described was how I celebrated your birthday in the past. We celebrate together, eat dinner, cut cake, visit places. We're doing the same things as we've always done. Thinking back to how I felt while planning his birthday this year, I realize my feelings are completely different now. Uh-huh. I didn't plan this birthday just to relive the past. She want to make that progress on the present so that they get a spicy future. Even if... Ooh. Excuse me. Even if I'm making your old wishes come true, it's because I want to see how you feel about them now, not because I want to make up for what we missed. I just want to know, Caleb, do you like how we're celebrating your birthday today? My words tumble out of my mouth almost randomly. However, Caleb never breaks eye contact with me. The sparkling happiness in his eyes become clearer. It's like I'm catching a glimpse of the most beautiful cosmos. Uh-huh.
I like it. I really do. This is the best birthday I've ever had. You've been asking if I like everything today. Is that question very important to you?
Yes. Yes, it's today's most important thing. I try to act natural, but my fingers unconsciously create deep creases in the cushion. Before I took you for granted, you were like the sun. And the sun is just in the sky, always shining. It's a part of my life, so I assumed it'd always be there.
I see we're talking about a very serious topic now.
Caleb leans down, gently taps my furrowed brow, and then playfully pokes my cheek.
The sun doesn't cease to exist just because you forgot to look up. It'll always shine wherever you can see it.
Oh, this deep convo is getting me. But back then I never thought about how the sun might feel a little lonely since it's up there by itself. Oh, they better smooch fast. Maybe what drew me in was never the sun or its light. It was just you, Caleb. Even if you're a dim white dwarf, a supernova, or a bunch of ruins, I wouldn't care. This is MC confessing for real. No matter what happens in the future, I just want us to stay like this. I wrap my arms around Caleb's waist and gradually tighten my embrace. And hold you close. Yo! After what feels like 100 centuries, he leans in. That is so funny. After what feels like 100 centuries, she said, he leans in. The light dims and I hear his voice next to my ear. It's almost like a sigh. Hey, yo. Look at his face.
Time and time again, you've always allowed me to want more than what I thought was possible.
Look at his face. Are you freaking joking? Look how red look how blushy he is. Please eat. Caleb, you're so cute. The cushion falls to the floor. My breath hitches and I'm pulled into an embrace so warm that it almost burns. Oh, I bet. But can a single embrace really bridge the 150 million kilometers between the sun and the earth? Will it be enough to make him mine? Girl, you don't even have to try. I mean, she does, but kind of. But you get what I'm trying to say, right? Wyatt shifted to the bedroom. The clock says it's 11:45 p.m. With every tick of the second hand, I'm being pulled away from today. These beautiful, absurd dreams belong to the night. Once the sun rises, everything might return to the way it was. It won't, girl. Just make your moves, okay? My body is relaxed after showering. Feeling as light as air, I lie in bed and stare at the light above. I wonder if the light in his room looks like mine. When he closes his eyes tonight, will he think of me? Y'all aren't gonna go to sleep. Okay, first of all, MC, he is not letting you sleep. Let's just get that straight. Why? You will find out later. The sound of distant footsteps resound from the living room. It can only belong to him. He can't sleep either. I close my eyes and I can still feel the warmth of his skin beneath my fingertips. I can still sense his deep breaths against my cheek. Ayo. But it's not enough. She really just said, I need more of you. Slay. I want... She did not. Was she this bold in the other ones? I don't remember. I want to keep touching him. Pause. I want us to descend into the depths of our feelings. I want more. I want him. I love this whole sentence. 2 sentences. I love it. 2, 3 sentences. I freaking love it. You know he's thinking the same. I sit up. In my periphery, the soft light reflecting off the fruit candy tin shimmers with the same colors as Caleb's eyes. Holding the candy tin close to my chest, I open the door and head downstairs. Oh boy, kindled incoming. Everybody knows about this iconic photo right here. Frame.
Is this the post-credits scene?
Sure, if you want to call it that. Just remember I haven't given you your gift yet.
Right. Well, I'm here.
Nah, when he looks at us like that, his face card lethal. All of them have lethal face cards, but the way he's smiling and smirking now, please. Oh wait, it went by too quick. Now that you have your present, I should go to bed. Okay.
You used to always watch me open your gifts and hear me say how much I like them. It's not midnight yet. Don't leave me. Not until my birthday's over.
He knows you're not sleepy. Okay, and MC, you know you're not sleepy. What was that self-monologue earlier? You want more, so...
Lemon flavored. Whenever you give me candy, it's always the sourest one.
Don't you like sour things?
I think I'll look forward to more changes after we celebrate this birthday.
You can give it to me if you don't like it. Hold up. I'm trying to calm my like racing heartbeat, but I can't even see my MC's face properly because of her hairstyle. I don't know, that's just my favorite long hairstyle. But anyways, look at his face, please. E? Get it, MC. This iconic scene.
I know that's not your gift. I'll twist your words on purpose and use them to catch you.
He really said, I know that candy is not my gift and I know you're the actual gift. That is literally what his face and his words are saying. Go ahead then. Wait. What a time to pause. Go ahead then, show me what you've got. Wherever you are, what I wanted was always for you. This frame is so funny. Sorry, Pookie. To be drawn to me with the weakest gravitational pull.
Gravity can't be responsible for people who fall in love. I'll remember more than just this. I'll always remember that these things came from you.
Hold him close. Look at his puppy-eyed face. Stop. There go the candies. Bruh. His hands.
See, this is how you draw me in every time without fail.
My MC's lips are hella juicy. That was lovely. Okay, that animation, chef's kiss. Oh boy, my vision dims as his burning kisses claim me again and again. They're as insatiable as a black hole. These words, I'm telling you, these choices of words. My consciousness sinks deeper into this darkness he commands. And then I'm captured by him once more. We share everything. Our temperature, our breaths, our heartbeats. Again and again until we shatter into countless pieces in the same gravitational vortex. Yo! We won't be separated ever again. This soft rustling of sheer curtains against the window frame reaches my ears. A long time has passed and our lingering breaths finally separate. Yo. I gently push back against Caleb's chest. He chuckles as he props himself up. Then he pulls me into his arms as we lie down. A breeze slips through the gaps of the balcony's floor-to-ceiling window. The glass reflects our two figures inside that are outlined in a soft glow. In the gentle light between night and day, I lean against him and trace our fingers on the glass. My fingertip is damp from the condensation. It feels like a dream. Look at him, he's still so blushy. Stop. Caleb's gaze finds me in our reflections that are obscured in the hazy light.
You dreamed about me before?
Only always. Of course, I dreamed that Caleb called himself a dummy and promised to follow me around like a little tail. She really just said that. I also dreamed that your signal was lost in a tunnel. There was only darkness and nothing else. And then I couldn't find you anymore.
That day will never happen.
Caleb's warm palm covers my hand. The touch is gentle, comforting.
Losing signal, not being able to see what's around me, none of that matters.
Uh-huh.
My flight path is in your hands, and I already know my destination before I take off.
Look at him, so cute.
There's only one place I want to reach. It doesn't matter what obstacles stand in my way.
Caleb lifts my hand and places a gentle kiss on my knuckles. Bruh.
Its coordinates have been recorded here a long time ago.
I rest my head on his shoulder and nuzzle against him. My lingering anxiety seems to be gently caught in an invisible net. Then it's guided away by his presence. A long, comfortable silence settles between us. He turns his head and presses his cheek against my forehead.
I didn't make a wish before blowing out the candles at the restaurant. Can I make one now?
Uh-huh. You had your eyes closed for so long, but you didn't make a single wish? Although I'm perplexed, I grab a cupcake from the kitchen, light its candle, and return to sit beside Caleb. Would you like me to sing happy birthday again?
No, it's okay. I already know what I want to wish for.
With soft candlelight as our witness, Caleb holds my hand and slightly leans in. I can almost see my reflection in his eyes. I smile and my grin matches his own.
I wish we'll always fly under the same sky and be in each other's lives.
He's so cute, please.
And I'll wish that every year. I'll follow these coordinates on this day.
Boy. Oh, my cheeks
As I
hurt.
venture through the darkness. All because they'll lead me back to you.
Well, that was uber romantic. I loved that. Okay, that was super sweet. I loved it. The suggestive words, like, you can't tell me that the excessive play on words were not innuendos. Okay, like, ooh, and my affinity went up. Okay. No, because quite literally the innuendos were crazy. I love it. Everything about that, like the tension was built up so well, so good. Quickly play inspiration collections, shall we? Because I'm going to miss this game and the UI is always so beautifully designed for each and every single love interest. So I love that they went with like a summary theme. Also, like, fun fact, it's not a fun fact, it's actually, everyone already knows this, but yeah. Caleb is the only guy to have his birthday in the summer, right? Like, Raphael and Silas are like spring babies. Caleb is a summer baby, and Zany and Xavi are autumn babies. So yeah, like, I love that. Ooh. This has just got me extra excited and extra pumped for Zane's birthday. Yo, I'm actually nervous. Imagine, right? Just imagine Zane's and Xavier's birthday kisses this year. Holy, like, you know what they say about the quiet guys. Okay, I bet, like, they're oh, and I love how addicting this cake game is. Like, I wish these were permanent games. Imagine we had like this mini game permanently and like the cake decorating game like permanent. You know how like in Roblox there's that cake decorating game? They should make this mini game permanent and add it to the playtime section. For real. Alrighty, and the final step is the With Him Decor section, where we have done our gorgeous cake. It's under exhibit. I don't even know why did I try to look at the furnishing. Here we go. There's my cake. Where do I want to put it? Over here? Okay, let me move this around. There we go. That's my cake. And save. Well, this birthday celebration was super fun. It was so good. Oh my gosh. I loved the original cake design initially, but then I fell in love with the plain shaped cake more. And as you can see on my cake, which on my thumbnail you would have probably seen the picture already, I tried to make it look like at the bottom which I mean has the purple cranes. I tried to make them kiss. So well, I hope you enjoyed this one. Tata hunters. Bye bye.